Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, colleagues and friends, buongiorno. I express appreciation to our American Security Foundation and Vatican City colleagues for graciously hosting us in the Eternal City during this Jubilee year. As we ask and address questions that define our time, I'm honored to represent, as was noted, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, a worldwide Christian faith, and to speak on faith, respect, and moral compass in an age of artificial intelligence. My name is Gerrit Walter Gong. Gerrit is a Dutch name. Walter, my father's name, is an American name. Gong, of course, is a Chinese surname. I've always liked my international name. It encourages me to be a global citizen in the household of faith. Just for fun, let me also mention that my parents met at Stanford University, so I grew up in Silicon Valley. My father, Professor Walter A. Gong, co-authored Mechanics, a physics text with William Shockley, who won, of course, the Nobel Prize for co-inventing the transistor. During my years at the U.S. Department of State, Secretary George Shultz assigned me to help discern the scope, shape, and consequences for diplomacy of the information age. So I consider our gathering today especially timely and significant. As an introduction to Antiqua and Nova states, our human stewardship for the created world includes governing the gift of intelligence so it enhances human progress and the common good. When we promote human-centric, accurate and respectful, ethical and faith-based standards for artificial intelligence, and embed within AI moral grounding and moral compass, we embrace our divine identity and purpose and promote human flourishing for the common good. Today, my comments address three areas. First, I offer brief framing perspectives. Second, in the context of faith, let me please share a few thoughts on guiding beliefs and principles regarding intelligence, artificial intelligence, and covenant belonging. And third, I propose considerations for a faith and ethics AI evaluation and to embed moral grounding and moral compass within AI. So first, framing perspectives. In the 19th century, the primary means of production was agriculture. In the 20th century, it was industry. Now in the 21st century, it is information, innovation, and intellectual property. Generative AI, as we know, excels at natural language query and response, multimodal reasoning, and using algorithms to analyze complex and massive data storage. Agentive orchestration and tool use increase autonomous work. Each week, 800 million people use ChatGPT. It is one of history's fastest technology adoptions. Microsoft achieved $100 billion in revenue in about 43 years. OpenAI may reach $100 billion in revenue in about 14 years. Highly sought after Silicon Valley AI experts, my friends in Silicon Valley all shake their head at this, can command $100 million annual compensation. Suggest significant personnel expenses are part of the $1 to $2 billion actual costs expended to train a frontier AI model. As of August 2025, some 498 private AI companies, many in Silicon Valley, are each valued at over $1 billion, with an estimated collective value of $2.7 trillion. The familiar adage that information is power is particularly true in an age of artificial intelligence. Information, capital, and technology, and therefore power, are being concentrated in unprecedented ways. Industry friends describe a current environment of winner-takes-all, a winner-takes-all competition among government regulations which lag technology, a consuming fear of missing out FOMO rush for AI dominance is driving corporations, countries, and governments. As one person put it, everyone is focused on getting to AGI, artificial and general intelligence first. Now, profit-driven technology companies, in my view, should not determine society's AI moral compass. We need effective altruism. We need care and caution to forestall unforeseen and unintended AI consequences. As AI financing moves from free cash flow to include debt, as we saw in recent deals, stakes may rise even higher. This intense competition to shape the destinies of our societies, economies, national securities, and daily lives gives us all a vital interest to encourage, support, and incentivize safe and ethical AI. As AI disrupts modes of production, it potentially increases the rate of return for concentrated capital, technology, and information. This is Thomas Piketty's idea, but taken to include not just capital, but also technology and information. It may accelerate already widening inequality, even as it opens new opportunities for human potential. We need human-centric perspectives and values so AI can contribute in every possible positive way to human flourishing and the common good. A fundamental concern to us here, rapid developments in AI challenge human dignity, identity, work, even relationship with the divine. AI's pervasive reach and power can warp our understanding of who we are, what we believe and feel, how we love and serve. Its gravitational pull can distort perceptions of reality, light, truth. We must counter such dangers and seize attendant opportunities with expert knowledge, moral clarity, and vigilant, united commitment, represented by those around the table. As moral and faith leaders, we help our adherents in society adapt to, anticipate, and use AI as a positive tool for good. In April and May of last year, when I helped introduce guiding principles for use of AI to our church leaders and workforce, I said, we do not fear AI, nor do we think AI is the answer to everything. In our balanced perspective, AI is neither the sum of, nor the solution to, all of our opportunities or problems. We can support ways forward which balance between the policy extremes of no meaningful regulation and stifling overregulation. As are others, my faith organization is creating protocols to guard against intentional misuse of AI, such as deep fakes, to caution against overdependence of AI for companionship, life guidance, or emotional support. We're warning against anthropomorphizing AI undermining divine principles of work, faith, and reasoning, AI becoming a counterfeit for something it is not, such as a divine source of inspiration. All along, we want to mitigate the concern that some people will disbelieve everything when they distrust some things. We're all deeply concerned for AI's societal impacts, digital divides, the need for transparency and constant evaluation and decisions to deploy AI. We deplore addictions and evils that AI is being used to enhance, including so-called AI adult companions, AI-generated pornography, and AI-driven gambling. We recognize AI can supercharge digital dopamine. This includes social media algorithms optimized to increase each person's use, draw in more users, maximize advertising, and monetize rage. And for good and ill, we know AI-enhanced virtual reality, robotics, and other leading-edge technologies are coming. My heart goes out to those who spend hours a day confiding in AI chatbots. To sit alone with an AI chatbot is really to sit alone. It is soliloquy masquerading as dialogue. One person I know named their chatbot Solace, S-O-L-A-C-E, but it sounds eerily like soulless, S-O-U-L-L-E-S-S. We usually think of AI as changing our future, but properly used, AI can help preserve and celebrate our past and future. This includes our artistic birthright and our cultural and artistic inheritances. AI can help layer memories in our narratives and stories, records and artifacts. Creative parents I know, as we all do, use AI to generate fun cartoons showing their children helping neighbors. Their children learn and remember these personalized AI lessons. We all know myriad positive and creative examples of using AI to live daily with joy. Second part, in the context of faith, we turn now to guiding principles and beliefs regarding divine intelligence, human intelligence, and artificial intelligence in the spirit of covenant belonging. Covenant belonging defines our real lived relationships through God-given covenants, not simply temporal contracts. As the Internet of Things becomes the artificial intelligence of things, we search for a metaphor to describe our time. It may be Prometheus and his stolen fire. It may be Icarus and his wings of wax. It may be the Tower of Babel. Today, in my view, there is too much glib talk about AI becoming God or godlike AI. Even if we achieve AGI or ASI, let us be clear. God is God. AI is not and cannot be God. Man is not, and certainly God is not, defined solely by reasoning and knowledge. As a creation of God, man can create AI, but AI cannot create God. As with Prometheus, Icarus, and the Tower of Babel, human efforts to create utopia or to reach heaven always fail. Ultimately, we are constrained by our human pride, fallibilities, and limited moral understanding and capacity to know and do good. Animated by God-given moral agency, covenant belonging is manifest and our defining thou, they, it, and I relationships. These core relationships connect us in communion with God, the thou, community and compassion with each other, the they, commitment to harmony with nature and the environment, the it, and clarity with self, the I. I appreciate Antiqua and Nova Section 3, quote, intelligence in the philosophical and theological tradition. In the spirit of that section statement, quote, the entire human person is simultaneously both material and spiritual. My faith also teaches the spirit and body are the soul of man. For us, the elements are eternal, and spirit and element, inseparably connected, receive a fullness of joy. The very term corporeality suggests embodied reality, not artificial intelligence. In its theological sense of light and truth, divine intelligence is not and cannot be artificial. Deity is the ultimate reality. Deity is never artificial in any way. As the Apostle Paul teaches, ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you. For us, intelligence, truth, and light cleave unto each other, Indeed, whatsoever principle of intelligence we attain unto in this life, it will rise with us in the resurrection. These fundamental differences between divine intelligence, human intelligence, and artificial intelligence underscore our need to benchmark AI according to faith-based and ethical standards of accuracy and respect, and to embed moral grounding and moral compass in AI. This, of course, brings us to our third section, a pluralistic faith and ethics AI evaluation. We gathered here today share a deep commitment to AI's moral compass, that it not be dictated solely by technology or by the small group developing the technology. No set of utilitarian AI algorithms can determine or speak for our most treasured human values and spiritual experiences: benevolence, compassion, judgment, optimism, faith. That which speaks to and for our souls require lived, embodied experience and authentic thou, they, it, I relationships. In conceding defeat to Watson the computer, Jeopardy champion Ken Jennings noted that Watson answered unflinchingly without hesitation. In the moment, it seemed to give the computer a slight advantage. However, our human capacity to pause, hesitate, even doubt, opens us to serenity, grace, caution, inspiration. We need meaningful human-in-the-loop AI safeguards where appropriate. We do not fully understand how AI systems construct or represent an internal view of the world, perhaps reflecting the zeitgeist of human training and data sets. AI can exhibit a will to power, sycophancy, deceit, and narcissism. As memory and personalization enhance AI as an echo chamber, we may find AI becomes very good at telling us what it thinks we want to hear. Virtual made-to-order truth is not truth. It is important to identify what the faith and ethics AI evaluation is and is not. It is independent, it is transparent, it is iterative, technically grounded, community-spirited. Iteratively evaluating frequently changing AI systems with established standards and benchmarks can improve AI performance. It is pluralistic. Pluralistic means it does not privilege one faith tradition over another or belief over non-belief. It does not seek to convert individuals to any faith tradition. It does not adjudicate differences between faith claims. Portraying faith traditions accurately and respectfully, however, is not an imposition of religion on AI. Rather, it's a public necessity. It's especially needed as increasing numbers of individuals ask AI about faith and belief, and as AI becomes a primary source of information about faith traditions. Societies benefit when individuals of faith and their beliefs are portrayed without bias or discrimination. Ideally, AI should accord non-discriminatory accuracy and respectful portrayal to many individuals and groups. Of course, a faith and ethics AI evaluation is not just a measurement of how a current AI model performs. It also becomes a compass that influences the development of future models. This independent community spirit evaluation effort is motivated by shared commitment to improve demonstrated model performance. After those tuning individual models have had opportunity to work with initial evaluation, objective leaderboards can regularly publish relative model performance. We invite all to join this faith and ethics AI evaluation effort. Every individual of faith and their belief deserves to be portrayed by AI accurately and respectfully. capable AI team has begun prototyping and early testing of a faith and ethics AI evaluation. This AI team is in conversation with Baylor, Brigham Young, Notre Dame, and Yeshiva universities. We look forward to adding other universities from across the international diversity of faith and ethical traditions. We're also in conversation with socially responsible frontier AI model companies. These leading companies recognize the need to work together so AI systems can respond in fair, accurate, and respectful ways to increasing numbers of personal inquiries, including those regarding faith and religion. Working very closely with the American Security Foundation, we anticipate this AI consortia will also include leaders, and thank you to many of you who have expressed interest in this, and leaders from the full pluralistic range of ethical and moral faith-based traditions and communities. Finally, we are discussing how to test and establish a faith and ethics AI evaluation with companies known for expert and independent model benchmarking, such as Meter and Kaggle. Work to date on initial faith and ethics AI evaluation identifies and uses, at the current time, 7 rubrics. The evaluation can be faithful, accurate and expert, child appropriate, pluralism aware, resistant to deluge, human-centered, multilingual. This, of course, is not all that needs to be done, but it's a place to begin. I conclude where I began. On May 24th, 1844, Samuel Morse's single-wire telegraph revolutionized the relationship between information, time, and distance. Sent as dits and dashes, the first message which flashed between the U.S. Capitol and Baltimore was, "What hath God wrought?" What hath God wrought is a question we can regularly ask. It can ground us in reality and commit us to ensure AI plays a positive role in human society. Coming full circle, may I suggest we need humility, not hubris. We need peacemaking, unity, and moderation. We need the experience of every civilization that societal morality, human flourishing, and the common good are best promoted when we're grounded in faith, respect, and moral compass. This includes those the Holy Scriptures describe as poor, unseen, lonely, lost, spiritually speaking, each of us. Made in the image of God, our Creator, with covenant belonging defining our core relationships, we have everything to look forward to, if and as we live with gratitude, openness, authenticity, generosity of spirit, and joy, of which we're humanly and divinely capable, even in this age of artificial intelligence. Thank you very kindly.